A few months ago, I flew out to Hawaii and back on the Hawaiian Airlines 787-9. It was first class on the way out and extra comfort on the way back. There are no premium economy seats on these airplanes, but extra comfort is as close as you're going to get. This is a full review of my experience. Welcome to what is quite possibly every traveler's least favorite place on Earth, Terminal 1 at the Honolulu International Airport, which just so happens to be where all of the Hawaiian Airlines mainland flights depart from. My name is Scott. I am the founder and author of SANspotter.com, and yeah, I'm going home today. I'm here to catch Hawaiian Airlines Flight number 3 to LAX, which is scheduled to depart at 1:25 p.m. As I said, I'm going to be doing it in extra comfort on the Boeing 787-9, which is better than economy class, but not quite premium economy. Once you clear security at this airport, you have to make a decision. Are you going to do it the new way or the old way? I chose the old way. This is the old portion of Terminal 1, which I far prefer. There's a lot of vintage stuff here to look at, plus it is an open-air terminal, which the new portion of the terminal is not. This is really awesome, especially considering that you do not get lounge access with an extra comfort seat, so having the opportunity to go outside and soak up a few extra Hawaiian vibes before leaving is a good thing. Mostly because of how bad the Hawaiian Airlines lounge is at this airport. I could have spent hours out here, but since this is an open-air terminal, there's actually a lot more to see once you go back inside. My flight to LAX was scheduled to depart from the new portion of Terminal 1, but I tried to stay out here in the old portion for as long as I possibly could. And with views like this, can you really blame me? I ended up walking back over to the new portion about 15 minutes prior to boarding time, and here we are, gate A4, and this 787, this Hawaiian Airlines 787, is not the same one that I flew to Honolulu on a couple days ago. This is actually their second one, N780HA, so at the time of this video, I could say that I had flown on every single Hawaiian Airlines 787-9 in the fleet. A fairly impressive achievement, even though it's not going to last. It's always amazing to me how easy it is for them to fill these flights between Honolulu and Los Angeles, especially considering how many flights there are every day between these two cities. But anyway, they got the boarding process started exactly on time. First class goes first, of course, then extra comfort, then economy. It's a little bit of a convoluted boarding process, though, because everybody has to go through an agricultural inspection before getting on the plane. It's not that bad, and assuming you passed the test, it's straight onto the airplane, first class to the left, and everyone else, including extra comfort, to the right. So here we are. This is an extra comfort seat with, as you can see, lots of extra leg room. The most interesting thing about this is the fact that they mix in the extra comfort seats along with the economy seats here in the main cabin. So basically, the extra comfort seats are on the outside, and the regular economy seats are on the inside, in the middle, and you can see the legroom difference here, sort of. I mean, it's not much, but I think anyone over 6 feet tall is going to notice a pretty big difference. I'm 5'10", by the way. Anyway, these seats are exactly like the economy class seats. You got power outlets, big video screens, and really, there's no difference. Even the headrests are the same. Well, other than the embroidered extra comfort label on them, but yeah, otherwise, all colors and textures and materials, they're all the same. Even the video screens, which overall look pretty good, even though mine look to be a little bit temperamental. Let's just hope that it comes back, because it's going to be a long flight without it. They actually got us pushed off the gate exactly on time today, despite this being a completely full flight and a brand new airplane. Usually those things don't mix, as brand new airplanes are notoriously temperamental and still very new to the crew at this point. So the fact that they got us out of here on time was pretty nice, even though I would have preferred to have my vacation extended, if possible. Scheduled flying time between Honolulu and Los Angeles today is 4 hours and 43 minutes, which is fairly quick. So let's just start with a quick overview of the in-flight entertainment system. And if you saw my Hawaiian Airlines 787 first class review, a lot of this is going to look familiar, except this time I accidentally chose the Japanese language. But that actually ended up working out very well in my favor because it just proved that this UI is very easy to navigate, and I didn't have any issues at all trying to find something to watch or even getting the map to work. But it didn't matter anyway, since I was planning on listening to podcasts on my phone, so I would have been okay no matter what. Not only do they serve free food in economy class on Hawaiian Airlines, there's also a fairly extensive food and snacks and trinkets for purchase menu. So, all in all, they've got you covered. Anyway, yeah, the food is free in economy class and extra comfort here, though I gotta admit, I was feeling a little bit apprehensive about this. I've never had very good luck with the free food in Hawaiian Airlines economy. The food in first class is usually pretty good, but back here in steerage, yeah. So here we go. In typical Hawaiian Airlines form, it was a hot sandwich of some kind. Actually, it ended up being a pepperoni bagel, which, and I know you're not going to believe this, but it actually wasn't that bad. Now, it's a far cry from the food they used to serve in Extra Comfort. They actually used to serve full meals in this class of service, but now it's just economy class fare, and I know it doesn't look like much, but this is probably one of the best free meals that I've ever had in Hawaiian Airlines economy. Drinks were complimentary, of course, and no, you do not get free alcohol in Extra Comfort. There are all kinds of sodas and juices and even water to choose from, but thinking back on it, this being Hawaiian Airlines and all, why the heck didn't I choose guava juice? Oh well. For those of you who are just dying to see the lavatory, you'll be happy to know that it's actually Hawaiian themed. I was not expecting that, but otherwise it's just a fairly standard Boeing 787 economy class lavatory. Nothing special here. Speaking of Hawaiian theming, there's really not much about this cabin that is Hawaiian themed. I guess the mood lighting counts, and maybe the seat fabric counts a little bit too, that teal color, but you're not going to see it when it's this dark, so when you're sitting here just watching a video as the flight drags on, there's really not much about this that says Hawaiian Airlines. The extra few inches of legroom did help though, as did the bottomless cup of water via the cabin crew for the entire duration of the flight. I think it was about halfway through this flight to Los Angeles that I was thinking that maybe extra comfort isn't really worth the extra price. Now, don't get me wrong. Anytime I fly between Hawaii and the mainland, I'm going to choose Hawaiian Airlines, no matter if it's first class or economy class or extra comfort or whatever, simply because the onboard service is generally Hawaiian themed. But in terms of the actual seat, the extra comfort seat, yes, maybe it is a little bit extra comfortable with those few extra inches of legroom, but is it really worth the price over a standard economy seat? I don't think so. It's just as narrow and hard as an economy class seat, and the fact that you're not going to get any extra perks like extra food or drinks or whatever doesn't really make it worth it in my mind. Thinking back on it, One of the only major perks, other than the extra legroom, is guaranteed overhead baggage space in the bins. Simply because you'll be one of the first on board, after first class, of course, but before all of the regular economy class passengers. So you'll get first dibs on overhead bin space, which could be a plus. And yeah, I can concede that being seated near the front of the aircraft is beneficial if you've got a tight connection or if you just like being towards the front so you can be first off. I guess that's a good thing, but overall, this was a good experience. I'm glad I did it, but next time I'm probably going to save a few bucks and go economy class instead. Actually, I'm going to try for first class, but if I can't do that, then it's going to be economy. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.